From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
And thank you for joining us this morning. It's Tuesday, February 20th.
All right, let's get started, friends.
You can expect more of that today. It's another first alert weather day. The storms aren't finished just yet in the Bay.
It was very scary. We couldn't, at home we were conserving and taking a 2-minute shower and things like that, and watching all the reservoirs and the creeks dry up.
As the rain continues to fall in the North Bay, the drought might seem like a distant memory, but some people are remembering the dry times and staying cautious.
I want to be a good citizen in my really, and just couldn't be a keyboard warrior anymore.
False claims and disinformation have hurt trust in our elections. But could a new process in Contra Costa County restore confidence in voting?
We're both excited to take this opportunity and kind of pave the pathway for this to become a college sport.
Turning a hobby into a scholarship. The college sports world needs to get ready for a popular outdoor game you might have played during a backyard barbecue.
Well, good morning. I'm Gianna Franco, and I'm going to make sure I buy one of those because that could potentially lead to a great opportunity. College scholarships, who knew?
Yeah, and I'm not the partner that you want for cornhole. I'm just going to put it out there. Like, we have a really good friendship going. You don't want me in a cornhole tournament with you. I'm very inconsistent.
I feel like you're competitive, though.
I am, but what happens is you need to be very smooth and consistent with the throw, and if you get in your own head, like,
it's all over.
All over from there. But I really appreciate that they're recognizing the boys' talents and looking forward to that story. So now taking a live look across the Bay Area this morning, though, because the rain is here to stay. It's another first alert weather day. Showers and thunderstorms are likely again today. Ooh, that is angry. We've already got a preview of what we can expect. The Santa Rosa Fire Department posted this video last night of a thunderstorm, and take a look at the lightning there. And that comes with a lot of rain. People also got caught in torrential downpours in Santa Rosa last night.
And further south, a car flipped upside down on the side of Highway 17. This was in Santa Cruz County, and slick road conditions could be the reason. Thankfully, though, the CHP says the driver was able to get out and wasn't hurt. Checking in on the PG&E outage map, pretty scattered right now. Latest numbers show about 1,500 customers across the Bay Area are in the dark. Most of the outages happening in the South Bay with over 900. We'll keep you updated with new numbers throughout the morning. But in the meantime, Jess, it's kind of been a little bit all over the place, really depending on where you live. It's really about the microclimates at this point.
It's just really about tracking those isolated storms that are going to move throughout the Bay Area today, too. And I mean, yesterday was a great example of that. It was a mixed bag throughout the Bay Area, regardless of which microclimate you lived in. Some of us saw some heavy rain. Others of us really just had a partly cloudy day with a light splash of showers mixed in there, too. Now, that's going to be the same trend for us today. A little bit more emphasis on the light, though. And the reason why I say that, actually, as we take a look at what's going on all throughout the Bay Area today, we do have showers moving in from offshore, but the winds, first off, are a lot lighter compared to yesterday. Yesterday, we had wind speeds anywhere up to around 50, 60 miles per hour along our coastline. Today, the winds are still moving in from the south, but they're a lot lighter, around 15 to 20 miles per hour at max, and then it starts to die down as we head into the afternoon hours in certain pockets of the bay. Now, another thing I want to mention, too, we are also seeing some light showers throughout the Bay Area this morning with some isolated heavier pockets at times. That was the case near Napa. Now we're seeing that light drizzle as that heavier pocket starts to move up into those hills and all the way down along the peninsula near Hillsborough, stretching over into San Bruno, Pacifica even. We're seeing some light to moderate rain as that moves its way throughout the peninsula. And now we're going to watch this develop as we head into the afternoon hours, mostly to the North Bay to kick off the morning and early afternoon. And then it starts to change as we head into the afternoon and evening hours tonight. More showers sweep to the South Bay at that point. We're left with about 1/100 of an inch of rain in areas like San Jose, stretching over into Livermore. A lot more impressive numbers expected up in the North Bay. So like I kicked this off with by saying, we're all going to see something different today. That's still the case for us, very similar to yesterday. But luckily, we have a drying trend right around the corner, and I'll have more on that coming up in a bit. For now, over to you, G.
All right, Jess, thank you. Well, the bulk of the storm has moved on, but its impact will be felt for days, especially in the East Bay on Highway 84. Partial road collapse forced the CHP to close Niles Canyon Road for the time being. So our Sean Chitness is there live this morning with us. And Sean, this closure is already causing a traffic backup on 680 as people use that as an alternate.
Well, Gianna, that is understandable, right? We know it's a popular way to get between Sunol and Fremont, and we saw that there were plenty of people on the roads early this morning coming back from that holiday weekend. So we're here on that final stretch before the signs are up telling people they need to turn around just off of Mission Boulevard. And this is all because a part of the road slid down into the Alameda Creek. So let's show you the video that gives you a sense of the damage that we're dealing with and why this road will have to be closed for at least a couple of days. So this happened between Old Canyon Road and Main Street in Sunol. The area is prone to erosion as well as slides from the hillside above. A portion of the eastbound lane of Niles Canyon Road collapsed into the creek, and while crews were able to keep the road open with one lane for most of the day, they closed it completely on Monday night. Caltrans now needs to fully evaluate the damage, and all of this comes just a little more than a year after residents nearby were evacuated because of concerns they would be trapped by mudslides or washouts. No report of evacuations this time, but again, likely closing this street for at least a couple of days as Caltrans does that work. So people will need to, of course, plan accordingly. Gianna, back to you.
All right, Sean, thank you for that. And speaking of planning, plan to take those alternates in the meantime, which 680 seems to be the easiest, or even 880. Really just depends on where your commute takes you. But that backup on 680 out of Pleasanton into the Sunol grade, it's pretty slow. Traffic is sluggish as you head through there with that closure. And zooming out here, we do have a crash south 880 at Stevenson Boulevard, and traffic is slow getting into Fremont anyway out of Union City. Couple other hot spots this morning. It's a busy Tuesday. North 280 at Bird Avenue in San Jose. Look out for a crash. Back up at the Bay Bridge all the way to the Maze. All approaches are seeing a slow ride into the city. And if you're taking westbound 80, it's slow El Sobrante all the way down into Berkeley. And we do have a crash southbound 680 Live Laquire near Main Street, so just south of where this camera is. But traffic is pretty slow as you head out of Walnut Creek this morning. And a trouble spot just cleared off the San Mateo Bridge, but you can see that westbound traffic on the right-hand side of your screen pretty busy heading over towards 101.
Well, hydroplaning hasn't been the only worry for Bay Area drivers. Lauren Tom shows us over on a major freeway, some of them had to dodge a massive tree.
Gusty winds pushed a tree across all four southbound lanes of 280 near Millbrae Monday evening, bringing traffic to a halt as crews rushed to cut it up and haul it away. And that's just one of the problems that had Caltrans racing from one trouble spot to the next during this storm.
Right now, our crews are working 12-hour shifts, pretty much looking for those road hazards, clearing out those pump drains, making sure that our pump houses are able to withhold all that water that we're receiving across our highways. And we're also just trying to make sure that our highways are safe for motorists.
The weather is a suspect in this violent crash in Redwood City. Two vehicles collided near the downtown area, sending one rolling into a tree. Caltrans says you can partly blame the years of drought in our recent past for what's happening now.
What we've learned from this past year of those storms is that Mother Nature is bringing a heavier punch with these storms. And so what we're doing is we're getting ready for that, pre-positioning our equipment, looking at those flood-prone areas, making sure those drains are clear. And that way, when we get the severe weather, we're ready to go. We're well-positioned to respond to any road incidents or any hazards, such as downfallen trees.
Eucalyptus trees like the ones that line 280 are a particular problem in heavy weather because their root system is so shallow.
Anytime we have a fallen tree on our highways, we definitely want to make sure we're coordinating quickly, making sure that our crews can quickly respond and move any road hazards. So that means we're working closely with the fire department, we're working with our crews, using our equipment and tools such as chainsaws just to cut down those trees and make sure we can open the highways. That way EMS, CHP, fire department can respond to those incidents quickly.
And Caltrans is asking drivers to move over and stay clear of teams working alongside roadways and be extra vigilant while driving until this weather passes.
We have you covered with the weather in your area, on air, online at KPIX.com, and streaming on CBS News Bay Area. Time now for our top stories. We start in Richmond, and Chevron notified the city of a flaring at its refinery this morning. They issued a level 1 notification, which is classified as the least severe of a 3-tier warning system. Now, this video here is filed. This is not from this morning. The Richmond Fire Department says today's flaring has stopped. According to the 3-tier system, level 1 notifications have no public impacts and require no action from the community. In recent years, Chevron has been given several notices of air quality violations connected to flaring at the Richmond refinery. This past month, it settled a lawsuit with air quality management over violating emission standards. We've reached out to the refinery for more details, and we're waiting to hear back. After months of negotiations and system-wide one-day strike, Cal State faculty have voted to ratify a new labor contract. The faculty union represents more than 29,000 teachers and other workers across the California State University system. The new agreement provides salary increases of more than 10%, raises pay for the lowest paid faculty members, improves parental leave, and more. The agreement now must be ratified by the university system in March before it goes into effect. The Biden administration is considering imposing new sanctions against Russia following the sudden death of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny. He died last week in a prison colony. His widow accuses Russian President Vladimir Putin of killing him. This comes as the White House is pushing Congress to act on Ukraine aid. The presidential primary race is heading to South Carolina. Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley is holding campaign events all week in South Carolina before the state's Republican primary on Saturday. Right now, polls show her trailing by double digits in her home state against former President Donald Trump.